This is Unmessy's first episode of my Tools and Tricks podcast. This podcast is really just me talking, no special guests, explaining one of my tools or tricks or templates. And I'm hoping to keep these a little bit short, but very well organized on the website, so that anything that you find interesting, you can go find the podcast to hear a little more. Right now, I'm mostly posting on Instagram, sometimes on my blog at unmessymom.com. It's just hard to communicate everything all at the same time. So, let me start with what? I'm going to start with Sunday Synch and Wednesday Workout. I think if you just wanted to find somewhere you could start, I would start with those two things. Sunday Synch, Wednesday Workout. Listen, it has to be an alliteration. You don't know it's for real unless there's an alliteration involved. So, both of these are great starting spots. There's many, many other places to start. You just always start wherever you want. Just start today. Do whatever you want to get going. But if you want some advice, here's some advice that may or may not help you. On Sundays, look at the next 8 days. Not 7, 8. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So on Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday, or if it's a 3-day crazy weekend Monday, sit down, look at all your little RSVPs, that wedding invite thing you shoved in that one spot. Talk to your partner or your family members, what's on their calendars. Sit down, print out a template. There's one on my website, unmessymom.com. I actually don't use the template. I like to just draw it and make it very extra looking because it engages my brain in new ways. Do what works for you. Maybe you already have a weekly calendar and you don't need any tools or anything new. Just sit down. Stop your brain for a second. Fill out your calendar, whatever that calendar may be. Sync it up with your family members whose calendars are important to you. Does your kid have a class dojo with an event coming up? Is it Spirit Week this week? What's the weather coming up? Is somebody coming to town? Are there any, quote, big rocks for this week? Put it all on there. When you're done, stick it on the fridge with a magnet and snap a picture. You need the picture because if you're like me, the moment after you finish it, you will legit forget what's on it. That's okay. There's a picture of it in your phone. Maybe make it the wallpaper. Maybe you favorite it, or it's just in your gallery if you need it. Or maybe you never look at it, but you just feel more cozy knowing it's there. So anyway, that's our Sunday Synch. Sunday, we all sync up our calendars, and then there's a written calendar on the fridge that anybody who comes into the house can see. Workout Wednesday workout. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't even have to be on Wednesdays, but, you need an alliteration if it's going to change your life. But the point is, have a tidy reshelving system in your home, just like the library. If you're not like me, you don't need this. But if you're like me, you need this, which is, if I'm downstairs in the kitchen /playroom /dining room /living room, and I find a bow that belongs to my daughter, I need to stick this bow somewhere where I will later see it, because I need a visual cue. And I will later act on the visual cue and put this bow back where it belongs. Otherwise, I will pick a little bow up off the floor and go, oh, I need to put this upstairs, and stick it on the mantle. And I'll see it on the mantle and go, oh, I need this on the stair. I need this upstairs in Becca's room, and put it on the stairs. And then I'll see it on the stairs and go, oh, I need to put this in Becca's room. Let me stick it in my pocket. And then later I'll find it in my pocket and go, oh, I need to put this in Becca's room. Which is to say, insanity. So I now have 3 little baskets labeled Bear, Becca, and Other. Other is mostly my stuff, but sometimes Dad's stuff. Sometimes the dad of the house's stuff. And then if I'm running around the downstairs, I can just dump the bow or whatever else in the proper basket. So the bow can go in Becca's basket, and when it's full, or when it's Wednesday, or I just have the time to do it, I can empty those bins And better yet, for Barrett's and Becca's, I can say, oh, it's Wednesday, it's time to empty the bins, and we can empty the bins together. And emptying the bins means take the bin from the downstairs, up the stairs, to your room, empty it all of the way, and then put it back where it belongs. Tragic/comic note, I had the bins on the stairs. It was very convenient. And my poor sweet old dog tripped on them and made a big clatter and fell down. And it was so sad. So the bins now live somewhere else on the floor, kind of across from the stairs. But I'm thinking I'm going to put them on a shelf and get them up off the floor. And that's it. This is the first episode. And it's just Sunday Synch and Wednesday workout. Or Tuesday tidy, or whatever you want to call it. Where you just once a week, and as needed, reshelve all your lost little things. Come back next time. Not sure what we'll cover, but I'll pick a tool or two or a routine and talk about that. Have a lovely day.